Oh. No, it's not those. Huh. I'm trying my best to remember everything, but it is tricky. So, do we... No, not yet. This door... Oh, this door just opens. Okay. Well, maybe that's what the palace keys are for. Hey. What is going on with the effects? It just looks weird when the battle starts like that. Anyway, this is a dark wizard. That's a dark wizard. It's part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, defense is 2. It uses magic to attack and alter your conditions, so stay on guard. If there's only one left, it'll multiply itself to confuse you. I know they look totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies. No, they're not. So I talked about this in the Pit of 100 Trials episode, but I feel that it's weird that the ones in the Palace of Shadow are the dark wizards, whereas the regular wizards are exclusive to the Pit of 100 Trials. Oh, hello. And I believe I voiced my theory that I think that the regular wizards were also meant to appear here, but they figured that that would be too many new enemies or something, and so they decided to scrap it. But who knows? This room? Is it this room? Maybe not. No, no enemies in that room. So it's this room. Yes. This room is very special to the speedrunning community. And I'm gonna give it one shot here. I didn't do it. Okay. What you're supposed to do... It's very complicated. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. It's an extremely complicated thing that I'm pretty sure is only done in tasks. But in this room, it's possible to fall through the floor and hit a switch that lets you skip a lot of the chapter. And it saves a lot of time. Anyway, in this final room we have... Who are you? And once again, we get Big Dragon and Big Room. No one's disturbed me here in aeons. Who dares defile this sacred place? Hey, isn't that Hooktail? We totally beat it before. What's it doing back? What? You destroyed my precious younger sister? I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quake in fear, mortals. I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives, and then gnawing on your bones. And so just like how we had a repeat of the Redbones fight, we also have a repeat of Hooktail. Gwahaha, my first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. Well, the only difference, really... Well, there's two differences. One, this isn't the chapter boss, this is just a little mini-boss. Although I do like that it shares the Hooktail music. The other difference is the stats. That's Gloomtail. I think he's Hooktail's brother. I see the family resemblance. Max HP is 80, attack is 8, and defense is 2. He'll bite or stomp on you, and he may also breathe poison on you. Great. When his HP gets low, he may throw in some other attacks as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially watch out for his Mega Breath move, because the word is it's gnarly. He also stores power for some attacks, so use Vivian to hide to avoid those. Or, we could kill him in one turn. And really overkill him, with like triple his health. No, no, is it true? Can I expire? You can. He's one of the only things that's going to give us actual XP this chapter. Actually, that's not true. I'm completely lying. There's several things that will give us XP this chapter. And he spits out a little chest. With the star key. And now it's completely silent in the Gloomtail room. So, all that leaves is to go on back. And I think we're safe to put on bump attack again, because if we take a quick look at the catalog, we'll see that it's very filled out. This I still have to go back for, but that's fine. This we'll run into later. And yeah, that's everything except for the things that we cannot avoid fighting. We're inside the Palace of Shadow. There don't seem to be any big puzzles here. We just need to go open that door on the right, that's all. Wee, exciting. Well, we already opened the door on the right, Kumbella. Do you not understand how time works? Oh! You can't just bump attack rush these. That's quite interesting, isn't it? So these give XP? No. Why didn't bump attack work? I did put it on, didn't I? Yeah. Weird. Anyway, we got a super shroom out of him, so maybe it was worth fighting it. Even though super shrooms aren't the hardest thing to come by, the shops that sell them are a little bit out of the way, but aside from that. But we do need them. We need 2? I think 2 of them, right? Now we get to go on the long trek back to the Riddle Tower, and you'll understand why these rooms exist when we come back. They look very simple and needlessly straightforward, but there is a reason for that, I assure you. Oh, hello. I walked right into that. Oops. That's a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Let's shrink him. Oh, also, I don't think I properly showed this off, but with every level that you give Yoshi, he gets 1 extra shrink egg, which is really nice. Okay, we didn't even need to do that. I thought I put Happy Flower on. I swear I did. Are my badges just not working at this point of the game? What's going on? Some crazy stuff. Fortunately, we're building back up our coin supply quite steadily. Probably in large thanks to Money, which I kind of exchange for bump attack because they cost the same and they kind of do opposites. But we are going to go back up to the top of Riddle Tower. Because now we have the key. And all of the weird pillars come out of the ground with shadow magic. And fortunately there's 8 of them. And we have 8 keys. Unfortunately, we have to sit through this weird animation of them rotating to signify that we've already put the key in them. Why they couldn't have just made a small model for the blue key that's exactly identical, just like all of the exactly identical sprites and exactly identical pillars, and just stuck it in the keyhole. Who knows? But with all of them inserted, the orrery comes to life and starts to spin again. And it shows circles upon circles, I believe is the terminology. Whoa, it's moving! Huh? What? We get a view of the long hallways that we were just in that now collapse. This is why going underneath the ground lets you do things in them. What was that? Well, I think I know exactly what it was because I was just shown it with my eyes. However, I exist in the real world and you exist in the computer, Yoshi. And so, I, the master of foreshadowing, am going to ask you a simple question. Will we be able to get back to those rooms unhindered? Perhaps right around here. And perhaps I can even break it by doing this. I cannot. Okay. Yoshi specifically falls to match the level, but it is possible to jump over that event trigger, therefore skipping this interaction. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Whoa! Professor Frankly? What are you doing here? Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. That was nice. Thanks to your do-gooder predictability, my plan is progressing very smoothly. Opening the door for you? What do you mean by that, you purple witch? Hee. Do you still not see it? Ah, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-year door was none other than this little freak in a sheet. Yeah, my name's Dupless, but... The real Frankly is sleeping off a nasty bump in the on the head in a closet somewhere. Poor thing. And once we get rid of you here, our plan will be nearly complete. Ready for the end, my dears. You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity. Gah. That's right, Slick. Eternity! Shut up, freak! Oh, okay. Right, sorry. Away we go down, sister. You want a piece of this? Bring it on. Come, my sort of lovelies. Marilyn. Freak sheet. Gah. I said my name's Dupless. So she just can't help but insult the third member of the party, can she? Alright, my kind of lovelies, and this time we take on Mario and his goon squad for good. So, if I catch you slacking, you're in for an incredible punishment come tomorrow. Ugh. Okay. And it's in the same formation, but Dupless has taken the place of Vivian. And they also now all have Dupless's stats, except for Beldam. She has 30 HP instead of 40. If you have missed the title of Marilyn or Beldam, or Dupless for that matter, you can get them all right now. But we have them all. Oh no. 36 HP is too much. Or too little. The 40 HP is too much. So we're gonna have to gulp with Yoshi to actually kill these things. Dupless just instantly falls down. Ugh! Beldam does her ice move that we block because we're lucky. And then Mario can just well, not insta-killer, but what should we do? Sleep? Soft? Can we soften her? Yeah, get softened even though you died. Mihihi. Okay, and that's a lot of star points actually. So there you go. There's a fight that didn't instantly end. 90 BP. Can we make it to 100 by the end of the game? I know for a fact the answer is no. At this rate, she will never... Let's leave these wussies, Gonzalez. Okay. What does Goombella have to say about them, now that they're on the ground? That's Dupless, who I guess is a shadow siren now. Not a bad Frankly impersonator. Gosh, I hope nothing's bad happened to the real Professor Frankly. And why is Dupless working with the shadow sirens anyway? Too many questions. That's Marilyn. I still can't really get a good read on her, unfortunately. She doesn't seem like such a bad type, if you ask me. But who knows for sure? This is the palace garden. Yes, I know. That's Beldam of the Shadow Signs, remember? Vivian's sister? I'm totally surprised she followed us all the way here, though. And what was the plan she was yapping about, huh? This sounds bad. Well, again, if we're not to go too deep into the lore, but Beldam is kind of the real mastermind. And maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that later.